Welcome back. Nice to see you, and it is my pleasure to have you here. Today's recipe is to make crunchy vegetarian imitation chicken popcorn with fermented bean curd. Hope you like it. The popcorn meatball has a crispy and delicious skin with a rich and fresh flavor of fermented bean curd. It is so delicious that you can't stop eating it once you start. Fermented bean curd furu is a savory, umami-packed condiment made by fermenting tofu with mold and salt, used to enhance dishes, or eaten directly a vegan flavor bomb with probiotic benefits. Red fermented bean curd with red yeast rice is sweet and fragrant, white fermented bean curd is wine-flavored, and green fermented bean curd stinky tofu is pungent. It contains plant protein and probiotics, but the sodium content is high and should be consumed in moderation. I used this vegetarian crispy chicken to transform it into fermented bean curd vegetarian popcorn. This crispy chicken can be easily purchased in grocery stores, and the texture and taste are very good. I just like to eat it. This is not an advertisement. Firstly, add in 1 cube of spicy fermented bean curd. Add a teaspoon of fermented bean curd sauce. One teaspoon sesame oil. Add a brick of red fermented bean curd. This will also enhance the color of fermented bean curd chicken popcorn. Add a teaspoon of fermented bean curd sauce. Mix the fermented bean curd and soy sauce evenly. Remember to spread the fermented bean curd evenly on the soy sauce. Set aside and let it marinate in the fridge. Let's prepare crispy coating for vegetarian chicken popcorn. Flour provides basic gluten to form a thin and crispy shell, while rice flour increases hardness and crispness and reduces oil absorption. Corn flour contains coarse particles to create a bumpy surface, making the batter more fluffy. Mix together and coat the sugi with the mixture. Set aside to absorb excess water before frying or baking. Resting coated items allows flour to absorb surface moisture, creating a dry base layer that helps batter adhere better for a crispier, non-flaking crust. Cover baking plate with aluminum foil. Drizzle cooking all on plate. Add vegan meatballs. Arrange meatballs nicely and leave a gap between each meatballs. Drizzle cooking all on meatballs. Meatballs is ready to be air fryer or all fried. Air fryer at 180 degrees for approximately 10 minutes. Vegetarian chicken popcorn is done. In fact, these balls are relatively large and should be called fermented bean curd balls, but they feel like popcorn when eaten. So when I was editing the video, I think to call this recipe vegan chicken popcorn is also suitable. The fermented bean curd tastes salty and mellow. The fermented salty aroma of the fermented bean curd permeates the vegetarian chicken, bringing a rich taste similar to braised meat. Combined with the bean fragrance of the vegetarian chicken, it forms a rich pseudo-meat taste, which is perfect for rice. Depending on the type of fermented bean curd, the flavor can be changed. Red fermented bean curd is sweet and fragrant, while white fermented bean curd has a long wine flavor. You can experience two things in one dish. Heart and bone, soy isoflavones ease menopause symptoms. Fermented B12 fights anemia, while calcium, magnesium protect bones, ideal for seniors. Protein Power, made from soy. It's cholesterol-free and low in saturated fat, a heart-smart meat alternative. By the way, if you are looking for delicious recipes, welcome to check out my recipe playlist. There are 4,000 of delicious recipes on my YouTube. Check it out for more delicious recipes. I will upload bilingual video recipes every day. Chinese video will be uploaded at noon, while English version at 8:30 p.m. Welcome to follow and save recipes you like. Remember to follow my channel so you will be able to find me when you need cooking inspiration.
Vegetarian is delicious too.
Vegetarian food can be super delicious, using ingredients such as mushrooms and tofu, and adding spices to seasoning. You can make it taste even better than meat. For example, the vegetarian braised pork made with mushroom roots is chewy and the sauce is thick and goes well with rice. Without the burden of animal fat, your stomach will feel comfortable and you won't feel sleepy after meals. Your skin and spirit will improve. My channel will also start sharing how I find vegetarian recipes that are suitable for vegan like me when eating out. If you are a meatless person like me, then there is no problem with putting it in your eating out diary. Vegetarianism can be divided into the following categories, and their differences are briefly summarized. Vegan, do not consume any animal products, including meat, fish, eggs, milk, honey, etc. Avoid using animal products such as leather and wool. Lacto-ovo-vegetarian, do not eat meat or fish, but eat eggs and dairy products such as milk and cheese. Lacto-vegetarian, do not eat meat, fish, eggs, but eat dairy products such as milk and sourdough. For ovo-vegetarian, do not eat meat, fish, dairy products, but eat eggs. Pescatarian, do not eat red meat or poultry but eat fish, seafood, and may also eat eggs and milk. Flexitarian, mainly vegetarian, occasionally eat a small amount of meat or fish, without strict restrictions. Religious, cultural vegetarianism such as Buddhist vegetarianism and Hindu vegetarianism may prohibit the consumption of specific meats such as beef, pork, or 5 pungent vegetables such as onions and garlic. Main difference: whether eggs, milk, fish are included, and the degree of strictness. Veganism is the strictest, and flexitarianism is the most relaxed. Try to start with one meat-free day. Weekly small steps create big impacts. Heal the planet. Each vegan meal slashes 50% carbon footprint and saves water. Your fork protects forests and wildlife habitats. Kindness matters. Choosing veggies means saying yes to compassion, reducing farmed animal suffering with every bite. Boost your health. Plant-based meals packed with fiber and antioxidants cut heart disease risks, leaving you energized and glowing. I share delicious recipes every day, so don't miss it. Thanks for watching. See you in next video.